Hello, hello. Happy Christmas in June. Happy Christmas in June,
Merry
Amanda.
Christmas.
Mwah, it's so nice to see you again.
You too.
How are you?
Oh, you're nice and warm.
I'm toasty. It is warm in here, isn't it? I get all flustered with my girls in place, didn't I? We have got an absolutely amazing bundle. I love this. What you've done is just beautiful. Really,
this is
really
our
gorgeous.
top-selling Christmas collection.
What do you think everyone loves about it so much?
I think
Why
this
has it been
one
so
covers
popular?
everything.
Okay.
So you've got the traditional, you've got something a bit funky, and everything can be used by everybody.
Yeah,
you
okay.
can take it up a level, you can bring it down a level, you can do
just about anything with them. They make fantastic size cards as well.
They do. So you can
which
go
will take
from
you
a
through.
size 5.5 inch or 5 inch right up to an 8 inch.
Yeah, they're nice.
And
They're
more.
really, really gorgeous stamps.
Yeah.
They're beautiful. We're going to take you through the whole collection in a moment. But first of all, I've got to ask you, again, because for anyone who doesn't know, the reason why you're called Honeydew Crafts.
Because my mum used to write my dad lists of things to do, and he called it his honeydew list.
I love that so much. It's just gorgeous, isn't it? It's wonderful. Yeah, it gets us all goosebumpy.
Oh, it
Ellie
does.
said earlier on as well, she got all goosebumpy with that. It is a beautiful name as well. So listen, get yourselves ready. And if you haven't already, you're going to 100% want to get involved with this collection because it is absolutely gorgeous. And I tell you something else, if you do shop with us today, then 3, not just 1, not just 2, but 3 people will be selected at random to win £150, which will go back into your HobbyMaker account. I mean, that's pretty amazing, isn't it?
Nice,
that would be lovely.
That would be a very nice Christmas
That would be
present. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we'll take that. Thank you very much. But you have to shop with us. That's all you need to do. So, without further ado, get this bundle. Shall we show you what's in it? Shall we show you what's included? Graphics are live, so you can come on in straight away. This is the mega collection, and it really is a mega collection. I mean, it's absolutely exceptional. Just look at the stamps that you're getting in here. They are really, really wonderful. Where would you like to start, Amanda? Should we start with these beautiful?
You can go with whichever ones you
Let's have a
fancy.
look.
So that's our Christmas ornament.
Here's the Christmas ornaments, okay? They're just lovely, and of course you can colour them however you like. I mean, look, they look hand-drawn.
They do. These ones are a licensed image. And they were an illustration, and they are I just love them. So you can do,
stunning.
As I say, you can go from a real traditional Christmas theme with it to something a little bit more funky. Yeah. Like this.
Absolutely, I love this.
So this one's been layered up and cut around and masked. And
do you know what I adore about this? And actually message us in. Is your tree highly organised and perfectly coordinated every year? Or is it a complete sort of mix match of everything that you've collected over the years?
Mine's a complete mix match.
Me too.
I've got some decorations on there that are probably almost 45 years old.
Oh my gosh, oh my goodness me. I mean, they are lovely. Look at this. So beautiful, just lovely. I mean, and that's it. It's so nostalgic, actually, isn't it?
It is. I love putting the Christmas tree up. It does take me 8 hours to put my Christmas tree up.
Just 8 hours? How big is your tree?
It's not very big. It's just got a lot of lights on, and it has a lot of ornaments on it.
That is very impressive.
Yeah, it's
wow,
a big old
that
tree.
is, you see, yeah, that is dedication. I'm impressed with that. How long does it take you to put your tree up? Message in. Ellie's not allowed to touch hers, producer Ellie.
Excuse me. A friend of mine doesn't let her children touch it, so she lets them put the tree up and the lights, and then when they go to bed, the Christmas tree fairies put the decorations on.
I like that. 10% of our remaining stock has gone already. So please make sure you're checking out. This is just, well, I need to go through a little bit quicker, don't I? Sorry. I'm just wanting to show you all the different ways that you can use these beautiful, beautiful stamps. They're absolutely stunning. Okay. I take noted. Ellie's like, you got to go through quick, so we want to get as many demos in as we can. Now, we've also got the gorgeous gifts. And this, I mean, it's everyone's dream. Look at that. Really,
so
really
the
lovely.
gift is a brilliant set because you can use it for any occasion. It doesn't have anything other than, I believe, one of the parcels has a tiny little Christmas tree on it, but you find it and you're lucky.
Oh, let's have a look.
Nobody's found it yet.
Find the one with the Christmas tree. Oh, now you've given me that task. I won't rest now until I've found it. Oh, these are beautiful though again, aren't they? They're just so
We do have
lovely.
an amazing design team, and I'm telling you, we couldn't do this without them. So, ladies, thank you all so much. You work so hard for us.
Oh.
You do an amazing job.
But I love how different they all are as well. And that's what's great.
That's why we have the design team.
Yeah.
Otherwise, my style would be the same on every card. It's that style. So
it shows they're so
exactly
versatile.
why we have them.
Just really gorgeous. I mean, look at that. If you look at the stamp collection itself as well, then you'll see exactly what you're getting in there. So just really beautiful. But these are big stamps, and you can see they're really crisp as well.
But the larger images still fit on the smaller 5.5 and 6-inch cards. So don't be scared of the big images, because if you're somebody that just concentrates on the smaller cards, then they still work for that. So don't be scared of that.
Look at that list. I mean, this is a massive, massive bundle. This is one of my absolute favourites, and I know you're going to be demonstrating with this.
We are. I think that's
in
our
this
next demo.
hour. It's just the perfect Christmas sleigh. It's beautiful. Santa sleigh, absolutely gorgeous.
Can't go wrong.
Yeah, you can't, can you? It's like 40% of the oval stock has now completely gone. So please do make sure, again, you're checking out.
But so you go for something quite traditional there, to exactly the same stamp, but it's navy and silver. And
that's beautiful. You should put that in a frame, wouldn't you? Yeah, it's lovely. And actually, again, completely different. Really, really lovely. So was this with embossing powders?
Yes, that one's been done with silver embossing powder, yes.
Yeah, lovely. And check this out as well. I love this one.
And you've got a whole scene. So that's what I mean. You can go from just literally stamping out and embossing it if you want a batch of quick Christmas cards, to something like that one, which is a work of art.
It is. They really are. Everything you create with this collection will be a work of art, and that's what's so gorgeous about it. I've got to just show this as well. There's so many brilliant ones to show, but we're going to show you a selection. We'll come back and show you more of this time towards the end of the show, but just lovely. Have a look at that as well. I didn't realise, Amanda, it's on 4 split pay.
It is.
That's great.
And if you look at it like that, 4 split pay, you were getting the whole collection home for less than the 2 of the largest.
Yeah, it's brilliant. $23.75 is all you pay,
amazing.
and you're going to get all of it home. And you don't have to wait either. You know, sometimes you have to wait till you've paid everything off and then you get it.
Yeah.
It's a bit torturous, really, isn't it?
It is a bit.
Yeah, it's not very fair.
That one.
So no, with us, just that first payment, you get everything home straight away. Take a look at this as well. Beautiful, very traditional.
It is. That one is a completely traditional. And again, then the next one is completely different. And actually, both of those, I believe, are the same. Yep, both done by the same.
So glossy.
That one's had a glossy accent or lacquer put over the top of it, but it is beautiful.
So beautiful. And look at this. Ellie has actually just come up with a really good slogan.
What's that?
I really like that, Ellie. She says, "Play now, pay later."
Like
You split pay like that, because £23.75. You're going to get it all home. You can have a play, you can experiment, you can explore.
She needs to be in marketing.
I think so. I think so. Absolutely fabulous. These are just stunning.
We just have an amazing team. They just do us proud all the time.
Look at what they've done here.
That's just by masking off the bell and just using the holly off the top.
Wow.
And then you've got the gifts in there as well.
This is exceptional, really beautiful. Listen, you are going to love working with this collection because it's so full. It's so full of beautiful, nostalgic images. You're going to absolutely adore it. This is super fun as well. Look at this.
Santa's hat.
This is so cute. Look at this.
How sweet is that? So
Really
that's using
cute.
holly ribbons
Uh-huh.
and the Santa's hat, and then the brick wall, which is also over on your website.
Oh, of course, all the stencils are there, aren't they, for you? So, yeah, definitely check that out.
So that was the demo we did this morning.
Nice.
Or earlier this afternoon.
That's gorgeous.
So a little bit grungy.
Yeah, I like
Nigel
that.
said it was like gingerbread.
It is. That's exactly what it's like. You sort of want to take a bite out of
Yeah.
it. I won't, don't worry.
For now.
And then I love this as I look, ho, ho, ho. Apparently, when they told me to speed up earlier, Amanda, I didn't actually speed up, I just spoke faster. So yeah, I actually need to move quicker, not speak faster. I need to show you more.
Again, a real traditional take on it, and the next one is completely the opposite.
Look at
So
that.
our Christmas stocking. I love this Santa.
Super
It's a
gorgeous.
big image, but you can do so much with it.
Yeah, and it is the most exciting part.
Yeah,
you know,
definitely.
especially when you can, Christmas morning, opening up your stocking.
Oh, I know.
It's just the best, isn't it?
It is, it is.
Really, really lovely. These are gorgeous. Oh, well, look at you. And producer Ellie just said she had a stocking bigger than her one Christmas.
Oh, lucky Ellie.
I know. It's all right, isn't it? What was the tradition in your house? Where did Santa leave the stockings?
Until one year when we were up at like 3, 4, 5 and 6 o'clock. It was at the end of our bed, and after that they were downstairs.
Okay, Santa got wise to it.
Santa
All
did,
right,
yes.
yeah, fair.
Most
This is
definitely.
Beautiful. Just amazing, amazing cards. Your design team have outdone themselves, I think it's fair to say.
They are fabulous.
Really lovely. And then, of course, you've got this holly wreath.
Holly wreath.
Holly wreath, there we go.
I love it. And you also get a couple of sentiments on there, and you get these tiny little holly sets as well. So sprigs.
It's beautiful font as well. It's really, really festive and really lovely. Yeah, do you know when you see like the old Christmas films, like It's a Wonderful Life? It's that kind of classic writing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Lovely. Best film ever, isn't it, really?
It is, you can't beat it.
So good. Makes me cry every year. It's a good one. Have a holly jolly Christmas as well. Really, really lovely. Look at that as well. So
that
really
one's so different.
Yeah.
Compared to the traditional you've just seen.
Yeah.
And then that one's just been done onto black cardstock with pencils.
Is that just what it is? It's with pencils. It's gorgeous, isn't it? It's so well done. It's beautiful.
Same with that one onto craft card with pencils.
Nice.
Just stunning.
I just love these. Oh my goodness. Let's take another little look at all of the stamps that you're getting in this collection. It's just fabulous. I mean, honestly, it's so full of Christmas cheer, of beautiful images, of all of those little accents as well, and all of these gorgeous sentiments. We're going to show you all of them. Everything. Take a good look. This is everything you're getting in this big bundle. It's jam-packed with goodies. There is so much here, so much that you're going to love working with. Now, over 50% of the stock has completely gone. So again, very, very important to be checking out. It's really busy this evening. So, I mean, look at that bell. And tell us about the stamps as well, because I know you're really meticulous about this.
I'm very, very, very picky about our stamps. So
Yeah.
I know when I first produced my first set of stamps, and I was working with this company for a little while, they said, "Thank you for making us work harder." And I'm like, what? I said, I just want what we were asking for. And we did really put the pressure on because we had some really fine lines. But yeah, they know.
Worked.
They know.
Yeah, and it pays off because actually, and you'll see as Amanda demonstrates in a moment, with the stamps, the clarity, the detail that you get in these stamps is extraordinary. So, I mean, the value that you're getting here is phenomenal. And you get it all home for, £23.75. There we go. £23.75. 60% of the big bundle has gone completely. I think it's going to be selling out in this hour. So just make sure you're checking out. But what we really want to see is how it all comes together. So yeah, what are you going to be working with?
So we've got the anti-static bag, and we're going on to some watercolour cardstock here.
Perfect.
And we're going to take our holly wreath and Versamark ink. Now, one little thing I want to mention with our stamps.
Look how big
It is a big stamp, and as you can see, mine is very well loved. It's gone past being a completely clear stamp because I've used this so much. I adore this stamp. All of our stamps that are shaped, we keep the polymer in the middle.
Okay.
So that when you take them off the carrier sheet, when you place them onto your acrylic block, they keep their shape. They won't change.
Really
they won't
good.
stretch. They won't move around.
Yeah.
Because it's got this big section in the middle here, you need to make sure you don't get an air bubble in there. So roll that onto your block.
Okay.
If you do get the air bubble in here, then you've got more chance of catching that with your ink pad as you're inking it, and then you'll get a splodge in the middle. And splodges in the middle are not pretty.
No, okay.
So we're just going to ink that over. Lots and lots of little light taps all the way around.
And this is with the Versamark?
This is Versamark, so it's a clear, sticky ink. Now, I'm using the gold embossing powder, which our one isn't on your website yet, but hopefully for our next show it will be.
Oh, a nice little tease then.
So we'll just pop that down.
You were just using your anti-static pad there.
Yeah.
We have a few left. There's not many. But why is the anti-static pad so important?
It stops the embossing powder sticking where you don't want it to be. So embossing powder will stick if I've touched this too much and the oil's off my hands, etc. The embossing powder will stick there.
This is what I needed for my gilding flakes, isn't it?
It is. If it floats around, it will pick up wherever there's any moisture on that cardstock, and you don't want that.
No, got you.
Moisture on cardstock's not a good look.
No.
So then we're going to take our embossing powder. So this is just the plain gold. I have got no glitter in this one. And this is where we hope we put enough ink on instead of just talking about it.
I can pop it back in the pot for you if you like as well.
Got you well trained now, Rose.
No, that's it. And it took 2 years.
You can give that a good flick.
Okay.
Now, depending how confident you are with embossing and as a crafter, I personally would recommend, if you are confident enough to do it, to pop your sentiment in there at the same time.
Ah,
the only thing I would say by doing that, mind you don't get your embossing powder that you've already laid down. That's why I mean how confident a crafter you are. The reason I say that is once you start heating paper, it does tend to change the shape a little.
Ah, okay.
It reacts to the heat, and you don't really want that to happen when you're trying to put a sentiment in there as well.
Got you.
If that does happen beyond recognition, sometimes it can do, depends how heavy-handed you are. Just go away, have a cup of tea, let it relax. It's had a bit of a shock. It's had its bum burnt. So just give it a little while to calm down a little bit, and then you can go back in and pop your sentiment.
Perfect.
Or pop your sentiment on a piece of cardstock and lift it.
Okay, perfect. I'm just going to update you at home. All the embossing powders that were on earlier have completely sold out. The gold that you're seeing in action right now, watch this space because it's coming soon to HobbyMaker, right? So this is where the magic happens, though. I love
So we are going to heat from underneath, and I mentioned this earlier. It takes a little bit longer because obviously the heat has to get through the cardstock as well as melting the paper. So give it its chance to get through, but once it's got through, it means that the embossing powder won't get blown around by your heat tool.
So giving it more
barrier
even
in there. Yeah, and it will give you a much smoother finish.
So it doesn't bubble on top.
No.
Wow. Okay.
It does take a little bit of practice, so don't be scared of doing it. Just be aware that you don't want to go too close to your cardstock or to your fingers.
Okay.
That really does hurt.
How many times have you done that, Amanda?
Millions. Millions. I hate to think. I used to work for an embossing powder company, so yeah,
It's like when you catch your ear with your hair straighteners, isn't it? We've all done that too.
We've done that a few times too.
Oh, that looks so beautiful.
Really. As I say, it takes a little bit longer because obviously the watercolour cardstock's a bit thicker than general cardstock anyway.
It's worth it for the look, though, isn't it?
I think it is.
It looks so expensive. It's got that. It's a super posh card.
It is.
You know, and you wouldn't be able to find something with that kind of professional level.
We do posh.
Yeah, yeah, I love it. The large bundle, 70% has now gone. Okay, so it's. I mean, it really is amazing. Just while you're drying that, not drying it,
Heating it.
embossing it, heating it. Thank you. This is the complete bundle that you're getting. It's huge. It really, really is. And when you think of the quality of your stamps, when you think of all the detail that you've got in these stamps, and the fact that they're all timeless, you know, they're not going out of fashion. These are stamps that every single Christmas you will be able to use. And this is why they're Honeydew's bestsellers. You've got the chance to come and get them. So do make sure you're checking out. Okay, Linda, Marion, well done. Let's take a little look.
So just a little tip. If I've had a few people that say to me, my embossing powder looks dull. If your embossing powder is a metallic powder and it goes dull, it's because you've overheated it. So you've taken all the colour away.
Oh, okay. So what can you do? Can you fix that? Or can you
can't
just
fix
practice?
Take it as your practice, right?
Okay, got you.
Right, so we're going to go in with some colouring. The pens I use are the Kuretake Clean Colour pens, so you do need to blot them.
Fancy. Right, look at them.
Now, holly on a holly wreath is never all going to be the same colour. So I tend to go all the way around with one colour randomly in the different leaves I want to use, and then I'll go in with the next colour and then the next colour, and then I just build it up. But make sure you blot as you go.
Okay.
So earlier on, if you saw our earlier show, you'll see that I mixed a couple of colours together and showed you how to work the pens that when they're not on a watercolour cardstock.
Okay.
So I wouldn't normally mix these two colours together, but this is just my piece to show you.
Okay.
So if you want to do that, pop your darker colour down,
Yeah.
and then you take your lighter colour and scribble over the top, and that will pull that colour out.
Ah, beautiful. They've got gorgeous nibs, haven't they, those pens?
Yeah, they're fabulous. I love these pens.
Lovely.
I never used to be able to colour in until I started doing this. And then once I started with these pens,
Couldn't
I
stop.
couldn't stop. And like you were earlier, you forget to talk to people.
Well, yeah, that's
While
it. You
you're
just get
colouring,
absorbed,
you
don't
do.
you? And what's lovely as well, I mean, the embossing powder acts as a kind of relief, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. And hence you do have to go in and blot each time.
Yeah.
Same when you're putting the red down. And the embossing powder will help you stay in the lines too. So you
Can I
don't
just
have
pop
to
you over
worry.
that way,
Oh,
Amanda?
am
Is that way? Sorry.
We've got a sticky mat, so which
There we
way
go.
are you needing
Just
to that way?
That's it. There we go. Thanks, my darling.
So you're just going to go in over the top of this, and you can scribble over the lines, because as soon as you go over with your, it will pick up
takes it
any
away.
that's
Yeah.
stuck on your embossing powder.
So
once you are finished, hopefully you'll end up with something along these lines. So it's a really this is actually a card that we did in our one of our workshops.
Oh, wow.
And everybody was like, I can't believe that was just so simple. And so it's lovely. It's a lovely one you can do because you can literally stamp out maybe 10, 15, like I said earlier, and then you can heat them up and then sit in front of the telly and still be part of the family, colouring it in.
It is absolutely gorgeous. I want you to see at home because it looks so professional. I mean, it's a work of art.
It is. It's so nice to colour it in.
Oh, I love it. I mean, do you see what I mean? This collection, every single card you make, every single stamp you create, you're going to be able to do something incredible with it. I mean, that is just beautiful.
And all I've got here is a piece of Miri card. And if you're like most crafters, we've all got loads of offcuts of every colour under the sun. And so this is a 6x6 card. So that fits perfectly. You've probably got an offcut that size in every colour under the sun. Just match it up. That's your card.
Dream. It's
finished.
So beautiful. Literally adore it. And you can do it. You can have a go at that at home. It's really, really gorgeous. What I'm going to do, should I pop round? I might grab them. Is that okay? I want to show you really up close individuals because they're so stunning. Now, you've got the big bundle. So the bundle is here. This is on 4 split pay, okay? So you're going to get all of it home for £23.75. And every single stamp that we're about to show you individually is available in the big bundle. You'll get all of it home. Now, this is the best value. This is the best way to shop. This is absolutely brilliant to get them all together. And actually, thank you so much, my lovely. And you know, it's been flying out the door. Lots and lots of you coming through for the big bundle. But obviously, we like to work with different budgets as well. Everyone has a different budget. So we do have them available. Thank you, Amanda, for this, as individuals as well. So first up, we've got your Santa's sleigh. And I mean, I'll pop it round this way so you can see the sleigh, and then we can read the beautiful sentiments in here as well. I mean, that is great value. £9.99, 'tis the season. Merry Christmas. Imagine all the different ways you can colour this in. You can emboss with it, you know, just really lovely. And actually, what I adore about stamps as well, you know, you can make your own wrapping paper with these, can't you?
Completely. That just stamped onto a craft card in white would be beautiful.
That would be gorgeous. Bottle bags, things like that. I mean, honestly, you can have so much fun with it. Then we've got the jingle bells, okay? And this is just magnificent. I mean, it is everything Christmassy, isn't it? Ring out your bells tonight, jingle all the way, happy Christmas. And just look at the detail in the bell. I mean, it's so intricate, so beautiful. The holly, everything about it is remarkable, actually. It's just classic. It really, really is. That classic Christmas image, very, very beautiful indeed. Again, only £9.99, which I think is fantastic. Think of the size. Now, they are limited. I will just warn you, these are limited stock now. So please, if you want the individuals, come on in and grab them. It may be that you want to get the big bundle, and then there's a couple of the individuals you think, I'm going to get those as gifts for people as well,
Definitely.
actually.
I think they make a lovely gift, particularly at this time of year for crafters, because we are all starting on our Christmas cards now, even if it's 20 degrees outside. We are starting Christmas cards, and this is a really nice present to buy somebody because not everybody can afford to replace their Christmas stamps every year.
Exactly. And when you're getting stamps like this as well, I mean, this is your gorgeous Christmas stocking. They're classic. They are going to just stand the test of time. They're beautiful quality stamps, so this is a tool for life. So if you are gifting it to someone, you're gifting them something they can create their cards with, their wrapping paper with, their gift boxes and things with for years and years and years and years and years, which is an amazing gift. And as a crafter, Amanda, would you ever be tired of someone giving you a crafty gift?
Definitely not. No, never.
That's it. Perfect. It's perfect. Now, this is Santa's hat. I love all the little details and the little...
So we've got all the little bits of snow and things like that on there, and you've obviously got your mini, so you can do like your placemats at Christmas or your named places if you've got lots of people around for Christmas dinner. I think it'd be really cute to kind of tie it all in together. Yeah,
that's a really lovely idea. It's gorgeous. And I love these little backgrounds, just those additional textures and things. They're so pretty. I do need to give you a little warning. I've just had an update. Can you tell me that again, Ellie? Is that it? That's all we've got? We've got 4 left of our big bundle.
Oh, great.
That's it. So as we're going through the individuals, and I'm really glad we're showing you them individually as well, but they are available in the big bundle. And if you want all of them, there's only 4 opportunities left for the big bundle. So just be warned, okay? Make sure you're checking out. This is one of my favourites, I think. I love this. The Christmas ornament. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And just, I mean, it's gorgeous.
And I know it's called Christmas ornaments, and I know it's ornaments, but lots of people have birthdays at in December. And I think it would still make a really nice birthday card as well.
Right.
Although it's Christmas, you can't ignore somebody's birthday at Christmas.
Yeah.
So you don't have to make it a Christmas card, just change the colours up.
Change it up. It's perfect, isn't it? It's beautiful. I love that they're all the different shapes, the different sizes, the little mushroom. So funny. My husband, the one thing he will not eat is mushrooms. And I love mushrooms as well, but my husband cannot bear them. And one of our very good friends is he likes to push people's buttons. And so my little boy, Idris, always says, Daddy loves mushrooms whenever we're sort of eating them out. Our friend Andrew got him a T-shirt made with mushrooms on saying, Daddy loves mushrooms, just so he can troll him as much as possible. But it's that it's that mushroom. Fabulous. Sorry, just going off point a little bit. This is jam-packed. Look at this. All the gifts you could possibly want. They are lovely.
And again, you could use this for absolutely any occasion. So you've got your birthdays, your Christmas, you've got weddings, you've got anniversaries, you've got anything that you're going to give a present to.
Yeah,
for.
absolutely.
You've covered it. And again, you've got the small individual ones, so you can use those on name places and things like that.
I love them. They're absolutely gorgeous. All the different scales, all the different sizes. Do you know what I should be doing? Just realising, should be showing you some of these beautiful examples, just to see them in action as well. Really lovely. Look how they're transformed. It's wonderful. Beautiful. Really, really beautiful. Listen, if you do shop with us today as well at HobbyMaker, whoever has bought the bundle today, whoever has bought any of the individuals today as well, in fact, you might have gone onto our website and just stocked up on some glue. You will be randomly selected. The 3 winners will be announced on Monday, I believe. So 3 lucky winners will get £150 credited to their HobbyMaker account, which is fantastic. Now, this is the one we've just seen Amanda demonstrate with, and it is divine. So gorgeous, this wonderful holly wreath. Perfect. I mean, look at the size of it. You really would expect more like £19.99, I think.
You would.
Wouldn't you?
Yeah, I do. As a crafter myself, I try really hard to keep our pricing point as low as I possibly can.
Yeah, it's fabulous. I mean, it's really amazing that you do that because, I mean, everything seems to be going up and up and up, doesn't it?
And we've been doing stamps for 10 years this year, and we've only gone up £2 in 10 years.
That's extraordinary. Wow.
Considering how much everything else has gone up on us.
Yeah.
I work really hard to keep that down.
Well, thank you for that. I think everyone at home really appreciates that as well because the quality is incredible. You know, you've not compromised on the quality. You're just bringing us these beautiful, beautiful stamps that you'll use year after year after year.
And the one thing I want to say about our stamps is you don't really have to condition them. I know back when people first started with acrylics, I will come on live on TV, take one straight out of a brand new packet.
Oh, really? So you don't need to prime it first?
I never prime my stamps.
Ah, that's good to know. It saves us time, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Very good. I like that. And you saw how crisp and clean this came out as well with the VersaFine. If you missed the demonstration, don't forget you can re-watch this hour and you can re-watch your hour from earlier on with Nigel. Was that at 2 o'clock?
2 o'clock, yeah.
2 o'clock. So you can re-watch that on the HobbyMaker website. But we've got more demos to come, so don't worry. I love this page. This is the holly ribbons, and it is just gorgeous. Whether you're wanting to use this as the sort of focal point or as accents, or, I mean, it is just dreamy, isn't it? It's
yeah, I love playing with this. This is one we did earlier on. So I did mention earlier as well that the card that I demoed the holly ribbons with this morning, or this afternoon, earlier 2 o'clock show, is available on our YouTube channel as well. So if you want the step-by-step on how to do it, because it wasn't just a standard card, that would, I don't know if it's even up at the minute. I may have it.
This is one of the ribbons on the side here.
Here we go. It was this one that I made earlier.
Oh,
so
lovely.
How to make this actual the actual card base, etc., is all step by step on our YouTube channel, so you can see how to do that.
Beautiful. Well, we look forward to seeing that as well. So definitely come back and re-watch and get that step-by-step on YouTube. They're lovely. So that is all of your stamp sets that you're getting. Okay, they're all now on the website for you individually. But do you know what? And now how many? We've got 4 final chances on the big bundle. OSHN68 is the code. That's the code you're looking for on the website when you want all of the stamps. If you can't choose, you can't pick between them, and I can't pick between them either, and they're all gorgeous. then this is what you want to go for, and you're going to get absolutely everything. So do make sure you come on in. Now, 0800 001 4433 is your free phone number. You've also got the website, hobbymaker.co.uk, and of course, our app as well. The one thing I say, and I say it again and again and again, just please make sure if it is in your basket, check it out, because it doesn't belong to you until it's checked out fully, okay? And it is fastest fingers first. We have got 2 other little availabilities as well. They are really limited. But if you don't want the full collection, we've got 2 smaller bundles for you as well. So we've got the large stamps, and this has got the wreath, it's got the bell, and it's got the sleigh and the...
No, it's got the wreath.
The wreath.
Bell. No, the large one is
Here we go.
the holly wreath.
There we go.
I was going to say. The gifts,
the not the only
holly ribbon, and our Christmas ornaments.
Beautiful, there we go. I confused everybody, there we are. I like to do that. This is the large stamp collection as a smaller bundle, £58.50. So they are the largest stamps in the collection. You get all 4 of those for £58.50. If you'd like the medium stamp collection, and this is everything else from the big bundle. So you've got with this one, Santa's hats. We'll show you the picture again just to make sure it's really, really clear, so don't confuse anybody. £38.50, and you're going to get Santa's hats. You're going to get as well the stocking, the sleigh, and the bell. Okay, so you get all 4 of those for £38.50. But most of you are going for the big bundle. What are you going to do for us next?
So we are on Santa's sleigh.
Yay!
Now this is going to be one that we would be cutting out. Obviously, I'm not going to cut it out here because I would be here a little while. So use up the scraps that you have. This is why I keep all my watercolour scraps. You know yourself, watercolour cardstock isn't cheap, but it really is effective when you're trying to get the shading and the colouring in on your images. So we're going to stamp this one out. It's a big stamp again, so plenty of ink. We've done it with the VersaFine Onyx Black again. So make sure you put plenty of ink on and give it time to soak in.
Look at, do you know what? Can you just see at home how perfectly that is one stamp, one press, and look at how perfect it is. I mean, there is a difference in stamps. There is. The big 100%. Difference. And these are outstanding, outstanding stamps. Oh, sorry, Becky, my darling.
She's trying so hard not to get seen on TV there. Did you
and I'm just, yeah. There we go. Thank you.
So, as I mentioned earlier as well, with the VersaFine Onyx Black and embossing powder, you don't want to give it that really hard flick to get the excess off. Okay. You're just going to give it a light tap. I did use the anti-static bag on here while we were off screen, just so that stops any stray bits going, because when you're colouring it in, you don't want stray embossing powder in the areas that you want to colour, because it will resist where you've done that. So again, we're just going to try and heat this up as quickly as possible. I also need to stamp out the holly ribbon, one of the ribbons off the holly ribbon stamp set, but I have already got that done. So I'm going to do, rather than waste the time doing that, we might get an extra demo invoice. I'm skipping that one.
It's such a magic effect. Look at that. Can you see it moving?
It really shows on here as well, doesn't it? On the black with the clear. So it goes from being sort of a frosted colour to...
That is lovely. If you've not tried this before at home, I know that the embossing powders from Honeydew, they've sold out during the show. They sold out today, but they will be back. They will be back. Lovely. Get the stamps home and have a play with them. Just for everyone at home as well, the different inks that you can use, Amanda. If you're using watercolour and you were just going in as a normal stamp, just remind us what the difference.
I would go with, you need more of a permanent base.
Okay.
It will tell you, all the instructions are on the back, and this one will tell you that you can use it.
Perfect. So the permanent, if you're wanting watercolours, and if you're using your Illustrator, if you're using what are they called, alcohol markers, do you need the opposite? Is that right? Yeah. Okay. There you go.
Right. So again, we're just going to go in and that little technique I mentioned. So you go in with your darker colour and come in with a lighter colour. I'm going to go completely the opposite. I'm going to go with my darkest to my lightest, just so that you can see where's the best option. I'm trying to find just the widest piece to do it in. So we'll go in with the darkest over there. I'm going to take my lighter colour, and that just pulls that colour out.
That is a great sleigh red, isn't it?
So we're just going to come, so you see we're going to go in darker there, and we're going to come out lighter. Hopefully when you've finished, you'll end up with something along these lines. Now, I mentioned earlier, I love fussy cutting. So I do cut.
You fussy cut all of
an
that?
Inch of its life.
Oh my gosh.
So I fussy cut all out of here. If you don't want
You're
to do
amazing. You fussy cut all of these bits.
There are a couple of bits that even defeated me, but that's what I did. I just literally went in. Now to get
that's with your scalpel or
no,
not scalpel?
Scissors.
Pair of scissors.
Pair of scissors, yeah.
Wow. Okay, you're
scissors.
next level.
I do scissors, I'm afraid. I can't use a scalpel. To get my gold sleigh, I just got a gold jelly roll pen.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Because we've embossed it, it keeps you in your lines.
Lovely.
Which is fabulous. And believe it or not, the jelly roll pen fits perfectly in that gap.
Oh, that's as if you planned it that way, isn't it?
Wasn't it?
I need to update you. Sorry, Amanda, just really briefly. We have 2 left of the big bundle.
Oh, good grief.
I know, 2 left of the big bundle. So if you want everything, you want all of these stamps, you want the sleigh, you want the holly wreath, you want those beautiful towers of gifts, you want those beautiful ribbons and Santa's hat and that gorgeous stocking and those wonderful ornaments, you want all of this, you need to check out right now because it's going to sell out. We've only got 2 left. £23.75, you'll get all of that home and then you make your next 2 payments interest-free over the next couple of months. Sorry, my darling, I know.
You're all right. So I want this to go on, I want a really clean, don't be scared of your white space, and I want it to look like it's a tree ornament.
Love
so pop
that.
your bow on there.
Uh-huh.
You can even, because we fussy cut this piece, I can tuck that out over the top if I wanted to. So we're just going to stick that in place.
Oh, that's gorgeous. I daren't even touch it because I've got so much gilding flake all over my hands. Still, I'm afraid to get too close.
Still trying to fight the gilding flakes.
I know, they'll never forgive me for that.
Bless them. Right, so we're going to pop this down.
We've actually had, Marianne has just multi-bought the Honeydew Crafts It's Christmas Time Mega Collection. Marianne, my darling, I'm just letting you know, it's wonderful that you're doing that. You might be gifting it, you might be wanting to separate it into lots of gifts as well. But you might have tried to do split pay as well, so I just want to make you aware. If you do want to use the split pay, I'll show you all of that in a minute, okay?
Right, so we are just going to give our ribbon a little bit of movement, just by like you would when you're stripping ribbon to make it curly, just to give it a little bit of shape, so it doesn't lay completely flat.
That is stunning.
Pop some glue on there. A little bit of glue just on the ends to hold it in place where we want it to be. And I haven't pressed anything down hard yet.
Okay.
Because I want to still be able to move it where I want it to be. So that now is going to end up underneath, which is absolutely fine.
Oh, it's gorgeous. You are very clever.
Place that down. And the beauty of it is, if you make a mistake colouring it in, you haven't ruined your whole card because you're going to cut it out. So use up all those scraps that you've got. And then we've got our sentiment, which comes from this same set. Now, I've got foam pads on here, but to give me the wiggle room that I need, just to make sure that those go where I want them to be, pop some glue on the back, which still makes them stick, but it tells you, I don't want to get my head into the camera there, it just gives you the room to get that on there straight if you want it, or on the squiff if you don't. I think we're fairly straight there. And then live by your convictions and press it down.
Love it.
And then hopefully that should all stay. So you've got your Christmas tree ornament hanging off its ribbon on a card.
I love it. I absolutely love it. And do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go in on the side.
It's not going anywhere.
Because I'm just going to show that beautiful, look at this, seriously. It is stunning. You could never go and buy a card like this in a normal shop, okay? But you can make these, you can craft them, and you can take inspiration from Amanda and do this. And of course, you can sell them on your own craft market, can't you?
You certainly can.
Beautiful. I mean, imagine, what would you charge, Amanda, for a card like this? Am I allowed to ask you that?
I haven't sold cards for years, so I wouldn't know, but probably £4 or £5.
Yeah.
For that size
Ellie said she'd pay £7 for this.
Oh, Ellie, you can come shopping at my shop.
There you go. It's stunning, isn't it? I mean, you can do that. I had to give you a little bit of an update. So the large collection has completely sold out.
Goodness.
Okay, it's gone. It has gone completely. All of the individuals are... so we can't show you how to do split pay because it's sold out. Ring up the call centre and they'll help you. It's just a little simple button on the web. So you might, Linda, have wanted to order 2 sets and that's absolutely fine. Just carry on and ignore what I'm saying. But if you did want to do the split pay, maybe give the call centre a ring and just check with them, okay? Actually, you've been on the phone, so I think you're sorted. It's all good. But what we do have Now, I adore these. I want to draw your attention as well to some of Amanda's gorgeous stencils that are on the web, because they're beautiful, and you're renowned at Honeydew for your stencils. They're really, really lovely. And something you really need with your stencils, and lots of other things as well, is your blending brushes. And you've got these on the show today. I would love these so much.
I know.
They're fabulous.
So touchy-feely, aren't they?
Yes. $9.98 for 2, and they come with their cases as well, which is super handy. And honestly, just the most. Look at that. Look how dense they are. Okay, so you get amazing coverage. And they're just, they're so lovely.
Oh, they are so touchy-feely.
They really are.
I think we were the first company to bring this particular brush into the country.
Oh, really?
And you just can't keep them in stock. They just fly out. They're so touchy-feely. But actually are amazing for blending. Fabulous for stencils. If you're a new crafter, they're a great way of, if you're new at blending, they're a great way of learning how to stencil.
Okay.
Particularly particularly with stencils, because you've got a big space, a big brush. You can't put too much ink down.
Yeah, okay.
Because the brush is going to control that.
Nice. And I like the fact that you've got that shape as well, so you can get into sort of little corners and little sort of areas, but you've got that large section as well. They're really sort of ergonomic as well to hold, aren't they?
They are. They're great if you suffer with dexterity issues, because they're not a hard grip. They're not tiny that you've got to hold it really tight in your hand. They are I just love them. I can't talk them up enough.
Yeah.
I used to be terrified of blending.
Really?
People used to laugh at me. Amanda, you're a crafter. You're on telly. Surely you can blend. I couldn't blend.
Really?
Whatever I did, I ended up having to do it really heavy because I couldn't get any shading in it.
Okay, so is this the answer for you then? Is that why
you? My answer, and that's why I bought it.
Yeah.
Because I know I'm not the only one that was having that problem.
Yeah.
So hopefully this is the cure.
So good. So maybe you've had that same issue then. Maybe you've been terrified of it. Maybe you've been sort of just really anxious about getting stuck into some beautiful blending and using these to create those gorgeous ombre effects and things like that. Give them a go. This was the answer for Amanda.
It was 100% my answer.
Yeah, beautiful. Now, we do have the smaller sizes as well, okay? So tell us the difference and when you would use the large ones and when you'd use the smaller ones.
To be honest, it is purely choice.
Okay.
I love using the big ones. The small ones definitely have their place.
Okay.
If I'm doing much more intricate, detailed pieces, I'll probably opt to go for my smaller ones. You have a little bit more, if you notice there's a little bit of a bend, so it gives you a little bit more ease on the pressure.
Okay, does that make it easier again?
It can do if you want the lighter blend.
Okay.
But again, it is completely your choice. Both of them come with covers so that they don't get mixed and matched and the bristles all mix into each other, so you can keep your colours separately. They're just lovely.
They're just so relaxing as well. I know that's really odd, but genuinely, they are so relaxing. I feel like they're a bit of a sort of stress relief.
I think they probably
are. They are, aren't they? They're gorgeous.
I know lots of people buy 2 of papers, one to use and one to look at. People will be doing it with the brushes, one to stroke, I say.
That's it. How many would you normally have? So with all your rings, because you don't want to have to wash them all the time.
When you first start out, and you don't actually have to wash them. So if you've got it for lots of, like all your blues on one brush, I would definitely, you can just wipe them onto some paper towel and that will take some of the colour out. You need them kind of for when you first start out. I would aim for like colour families.
Right.
And then add from there, ideally 1 for each colour. Yeah. But not everybody can afford to do that. So work with your colour families first.
So like your yellows,
and then
oranges.
Branch out. All I would say though, particularly with the distress oxides, if you're going to use those, make sure you've got a separate one for your mustard seed yellow.
Okay, noted.
Because that just goes on and on and on. If you get it on your mat, it takes you 10 wipes to get it off. So your brush is the same. You won't get as much of the ink out of it. But
other than that, own one for the mustard seed.
Start with your colour families and then add into it when you can.
Perfect. Fantastic. Well, do you know what? If you can get ready for our next demo, Amanda.
Can.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the web and we're just going to run through all of your stencils. So these are for backgrounds. You can use them as the foregrounds as well. There's lots of different ways of using these. And on your YouTube channel, there's loads of demos with all the stencils as well, haven't they?
I think we've got over 100 demos on
there. Oh, wow.
And we do Facebook Live every other week, so it's this coming Thursday. We're slightly off pattern because I was away for a week.
Oh, yes. Yeah, we had we have demos last time.
Yeah,
from these,
so we do Facebook Live every other week. We've got workshops and stuff that everybody can come along to, so there's so much to do.
So good. Go and have a little look. They're all there. So if you're wanting to sort of have a play with different backgrounds, have a play with different textures, and I mean, there's so much. I love the fern. That's you demoed with that last time you were here, didn't you? I love that so much. So they're all here for you. Again, no extra postage and packaging. You know, it's all there. $3.95 for the whole day here at HobbyMaker. Just remember to check out. But you're going to have a lot of fun with these stencils. So which one are you going to use?
So we are going to use the bell, and I'm just cheating a little bit because I thought if we do the bell, the jingle bells, and I get this stuck down quickly while you were talking, we could we can get another demo in even quicker. So this is just layers of cardstock, and because I want something, again, there's always somebody that we've missed a Christmas card for, that this would be a
make
great
an extra special one.
Yeah, or a super quick one. So this has just got, literally, I'm putting a belly band on here, so it's just layers of cardstock. Now, I cheat with my belly bands. I make them the size of my smallest piece because then I don't have to worry about it lining up anywhere else.
Like that.
So I do my belly bands like so. I'll pop that down really quick, and then
you can make a Santa's buckle with a belly band, couldn't you?
You certainly can. Anybody would think you've done that. So literally, this is like a French navy, but this works brilliantly with any navies. I'm going to flip that because you're going to blind everybody with that mirror card.
It's so reflective, isn't it?
It is. So again, because this is such a clean, simple card, make sure you use your anti-static bag. That takes off all the oils.
What's in there?
It's a different mix. Some people say it's just corn flour, others say it's all sorts of stuff. We don't make them. We have this one made specifically for us, and obviously they're not going to tell me what they've put in.
Okay.
But it's completely safe to use.
Yeah.
But if you just try to use talcum powder or whatever, lots of talcum powder have oils in them anyway, so you're actually doing the opposite.
Yeah.
And
they go everywhere as well.
And cornstarch isn't
No.
great for it either. So make sure you go for a proper one that's been designed. So you've got your sticky ink again. So this is our Versamark ink. Lots and lots of little light taps all over. Don't press too hard. There's a lot of detail. You don't want to be pressing this. This is actually, if you notice on these, I don't know if we can show this, but on the Versamark ink pad, it's a sponge base.
Okay.
So it's spongy. On the VersaFine, it's a felt base. So it's not spongy. Can you see that? I don't know it's the best angle to do it in.
Okay.
So that one isn't spongy. So it's less difficult to get that one in all the nooks and crannies as it is for this.
Okay.
If you go too heavy-handed with the spongy ones, you get all your ink in the nooks and crannies and lose all your detail. And you don't want to do that.
Great tip. I'm just going to let you know at home. So I think Linda was just looking for one. And so we have one back in. Okay, we thought that. We always like to double check because I don't want people to,
definitely.
you know. And there are loads of people who missed out earlier on the big bundle. So it's here for you. It's on the 4-split pay. Once again, $23.75. There's one left. It could be you. So come and grab it.
So we're going to go back in with our... This one is a silver, which may well be coming...
The silvers, the golds on their way, are they? That's exciting.
Just a plain silver, no sparkle. Just literally the plain silver. You can give that a good whack by using that anti-static bag on there so you don't get any of the extra bits floating about. So it's all out of the way and nice and clean. And you need that if you're going to go for the clean and simple card. Don't have those stray bits wandering.
No.
If
don't
you
do
can
me.
help it, don't do it. So again, we're going to heat them underneath. And I do love just a plain silver navy blue card. As I say, this card's sort of French navy.
Oh my gosh, you really see that. Look at that. Oh,
so
I love it.
Embossing powder is basically tiny, tiny, tiny particles of plastic that you're melting. So don't go and stick your finger in there while it's still hot because it will hurt.
Okay. Noted.
It only takes a couple of seconds for it to dry, but just be aware of that because it does hurt.
So gorgeous.
And also by heating it from underneath, you can make sure you don't miss any bits as well.
Yeah, it's a really good tip that, because it just, you can just see it all beautifully. Sylvie, my darling, that last one is yours. Just stay on the phone lines. You're going to be next to the answered, my love, okay? So just hang tight. You're going to have so much fun with it, though. Look at this. Gorgeous.
So again, you can see what I mean when I mentioned about it could be slightly warped and slightly twisted. Just give it a little bit of a wiggle while it's still warm.
Okay.
Or as I say, if you've got lots to do a batch, let them sit for a little while. You're going to end up with something along these lines. We're then going to take, I'll keep that flipped for another couple of seconds.
Ellie has just said, producer Ellie, she just said, I want every single card that you've made.
Or producer Ellie, I'm glad you've liked them. So again, this is only, if I remember rightly off the top of my head, this is 4.5 inches by 5.25 inch square.
Okay.
So that's the size of the image on there, roughly.
Got you.
Now, we're going to pop this on here and hopefully pop that beside it is the plan. Yeah.
It's just it's very classy, very clean, very beautiful.
We all have that friend that, I've got a friend who, if the Christmas cards aren't matching his house, he doesn't put them up.
So his cards have to match his decor?
Yes.
I love that. Oh my gosh, he'd never be allowed in my house. Nothing matches in my house.
He would die if he was in my house, but his is like going into a show home. It's beautiful.
Oh, lovely.
And mine's not like that.
No, mine's not like that at all.
Ours is a very much a home.
Yeah, same.
A working home at the moment, but a home.
Yeah.
So there we go. That's.
Oh, look at that. It's gorgeous. So beautiful. Really, really, really stunning.
And all of that is just one stamp and one embossing powder. So if you're not hugely confident in colouring, you can still achieve the image because the image is already there.
And that's what's gorgeous. I mean, you said earlier on, you know, it's quick. It's quick to make, but no one would think it was quick to look at it. You know, they're thinking that you've just spent ages and ages and ages on it. It's gorgeous. Right, we've got a couple of you that are trying to get the very last one. So please do make sure you're checking it out. You're going to adore working with this collection. You really, really are. It's so much fun. So many different styles. I mean, look at this. 2 completely different cards with the sleigh. Totally different effects, but the same stamp. And this is what is incredible. And that with every single set of stamps that you get in this collection, you know, it's so versatile and it's going to suit every single one of you. So whether you're a neat and tidy crafter, whether you like to do a bit of a funky, messy background, whatever kind of crafting you do, you're going to find that these stamps work beautifully for you. So come on in. Don't forget as well, by shopping on the show today, you're automatically entered into a competition. This is a one day only. So this could be you, Sylvia, if you check out, my darling. We will randomly select 3 winners, and those 3 winners will get £150 credited to their accounts. So that's if you shop today on Saturday, the 22nd of June, and we'll be announcing the winner, I think on Monday, is the plan. But this is honestly just gorgeous. Now, if you think about it, actually, if you win, you're basically going to get this collection for free, which would be lovely. Yeah, that's nice. All right, isn't it?
Quite like that.
Yeah, I'd like that. I'd like that. It's a Christmas present and a half. It's wonderful. Beautiful. Do you know what? We've got a bit of time here, which is lovely. I know. Would you like to do another little cheeky
I've got
demo?
a few that are really well prepped.
Oh, yeah. Let's do it. I was going to say let's go. But no, have another demo. That would be wonderful.
Go for it.
Yeah, let's do it. Yes.
I keep sneaking backwards and forwards. That I have my little list of everything I need for each.
So organised.
I'm not normally that organised though, so I'm not going to be. This is where it'll all go wrong, and we'll try and do this, and it won't happen. So again, I've prepped lots and lots of this.
Oh, that's that background. That's gorgeous,
lovely isn't it?
Beautiful colour.
So we just grab a.
Oh, Jennifer's in now from Greater London as well.
Yeah. Now you're going to argue over that last collection. So again, anti-static on here because you don't want those stray bits because it's a clean, simple card. And this one particularly, I haven't actually put a sentiment on it. And I purposely didn't do that on this demo because I wanted people to see that you can use this for any occasion.
Yeah.
So don't think, it's a Christmas show, so it's got to be Christmas.
Yeah.
You can use this for absolutely any occasion.
I mean, just that, you mentioned weddings earlier. And that is, I mean, I remember coming home after our day, just being overwhelmed, but so excited.
I know.
Just to serve. And that is the part, you know, just, and you're so right, it's birthdays, weddings, christenings, really gorgeous. Jennifer, you got the last one. Well done, my darling. And you're entered into the competition
Baby
too.
showers would be
Baby
perfect
showers,
wouldn't
yeah,
it?
absolutely.
So I want my crystal clear.
That's lovely.
And again, as I said, we've done this. Oh, don't want to use that one because that's got silver in it. Otherwise, my crystal clear will have specks of silver everywhere.
Don't want that.
I did that once live on TV.
It's the thing with live TV, isn't it? Just, you know.
My one and only time I've only ever come with one of each colour, and I put white into my crystal clear.
Oh, no. Well, maybe you just created something magical and unique. a mixed embossing
no, it
powder.
was a mess.
No?
Lovely thought.
But it didn't quite work.
So again, we're going to heat from underneath. How long have we got? A couple of minutes? Yeah. A minute.
Oh, and that's quicker. Is that on watercolour cards still?
This is on watercolour, but it seems maybe the heat guns are a bit warmer. It's heating up a bit quicker. Oh, come on. How am I doing?
Don't worry, you're not out of time yet.
Not yet.
It's been lovely though, hasn't it? And remember, if you missed out on any of the demos, if you're just switching on, you can re-watch this hour, you can re-watch Amanda's hour at 2 o'clock with Nigel. So you can also, of course, go and find Honeydew Crafts on YouTube. You can join the Facebook Lives each week. So there's so many places you can get inspiration for using this collection. We have sold out of the big bundle, but if you would like individuals, they are available on our website, so you can have a little look. And the one that Amanda's using right now is on your graphics.
So again, that same technique, pop your darker colour down. I say my darker colour, we'll go with the purples. And a blender, I think we'll do with. So we've got dark, is that what I wanted? No, we'll get there eventually, that's the one I want. So pop your colour down. And this time I've just got the blender, which is a completely clear pen. And let me find one that's got a big space that we can just colour in on. So we'll start darker.
Oh my gosh, so you've just used that to blend the darker and the lighter together. That's clever.
So it's the same colour.
Yeah. And then can you use that pen to do
you just go
blues
on
and greens?
kitchen paper and it comes up completely clear.
Ah, that's genius.
So you're going to keep going.
Yeah.
Until hopefully you end up with something like so. Now I've grounded it by using a grey and I've gone all the way around the outside of the edge so it stops it looking like a flat image.
Beautiful.
And then I always say don't be scared of the white card. So I have done nothing other than fold that piece of card.
Excellent. You're right, actually, because it's tempting, isn't it, to fill every single bit of available space.
Don't be scared of it.
It's nice to just have, it's like those clean, I love those clean line drawings of like mountains or buildings. It's just really simple, but you can tell immediately what it is.
And that's it. Obviously, you need to colour it in. But if I've got 2 seconds, this was going to be my other demo that I was going to do
lovely.
Using this. Now, I don't know if it's going to show up, but can you see how we've used our frame around the outside, our grunge frame stencil that's on our website, that's on your website?
Gorgeous.
And that means it's like, I thought it looks like you're looking through a frosty window.
Yeah, it is.
And then you can pop your Christmas sentiment on there.
Love that.
So that would have been our final demo of the day if we'd have got to that one as well.
It's gorgeous. Absolutely.
So again,
beautiful.
same colours but 2 different designs.
Yeah. Love it. I love it. Thank you so much.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure.
It's always a pleasure to have you here. Just thank you for all your gorgeous inspiration as well and for this stunning collection. Remember, all your individuals are there for you on the website. The big bundle has sold out, but you've got those 2 smaller bundles, all of the individuals and the stunning stencils as well. So have fun. And do you know what? Don't go anywhere because we have one final hour this Saturday evening. And it's with the one and only Debbie Robinson. We've got some cheeky deals to be had, so don't go anywhere. And when will we see you again?
Sometime in July, I believe.
Excellent.
I'll confirm when.
Well, to look forward to that. It'll be good. It'll be good. Thank you so much,
Thank
Amanda.
you.
Don't go anywhere. We'll see you after this.